In this video, we're working on this, the all new, should we say, iCarsoft CR Ultra P. Now, this is just going to be a kind of basic tool, but I am going to go into a special function, a hidden feature, which is quite common in most diagnostic machines nowadays, but it limits it in terms of what you can have and when you can't. So, we're in this Mercedes E-Class. It's a 2017, 18. Okay, and it's not a digital dash, so it's this sort of type. It's a coupe. We've paired it up, and we are going to do an intelligent diagnosis. So remember, I'm just going to go through it quite quickly so you know what's what. In terms of maintenance, you've got to understand this, like for like, is equivalent to Autel MS908S Pro, Autel Ultralight S. Again, the figure on them diagnostic machines are above £2,000 plus. Not the MS908, that's probably around about £1,600. But this is equivalent to the ultralight, like for like, if we say so. And the ultralight S is, you could probably pick it up for about £2,500, £2,500, £3,000, depends on, depending on where you get it from. But back to our topic. You've got all these options, clutch relearn, airbag reset. Remember, this is just information. When you say airbag reset, it's not going to reset the airbag control module. That's just there. It will do it on odd cars. Not just iCarsoft, any diagnostic machine in particular. It's not going to reset every airbag module. But gearbox learning, I'm not going to go through it, but I'll just show you. Intelligent diagnosis, so let's do this. Good thing is, goes through it like this, and it's going to pick the make, model, and year in seconds. And what I like about it as well, so let's say if you're in the salvage world and you bought a Merc that had a little bump and it cuts out. Remember, Merc is very fragile. As soon as it has a bump, it will then cut this car out until you put it through a diagnostic machine like this and you go into the engine section. And within the engine section, you can actually reset the crash data. And after that, boom, starts again. But sometimes you have to change the pyro fuse as well on the battery, otherwise it doesn't work. So we've got the basic version, okay. Switch on ignition, which I think it is on. Right, so I'll just do a smart scan, which is like a quick scan, full scan. You've got the system list and system topology in this sort of way. This is like only top-end diagnostic machines what come in this sort of version. However, back onto our system, and let's see if we have any fault codes. Remember, Merc does take a while. It does not matter. It really doesn't matter what diagnostic machine you use. When it comes to Mercedes, it's going to take a bit of time to do the full scan. But what I'm more interested in this is, where is it? Online, hidden and modification. That's what I want to see. So I'm going to compare it on this Merc, and I will do another live video in a bit, and I will compare it on the BM there as well. On the F series, so they are like for like, but as far as I know, it does offer more hidden or modifications on the BM than Mercs. I have done in the past, so I've had S classes and E classes like this turn up before. I'm talking years ago, not on this specific model, but on Autel, and I've done like, where you can play videos or watch TV. As soon as you drive off, the TV will go off, but the passenger will see it. However, I have bypassed it by recoding it and saying, look, the driver should see it at all speed limit. This is something you can do, but it's illegal. I'm not saying it's illegal, but you got to be careful, right? And then ambient lighting, you can do all that. There's the fragrance, I don't know, the smell, whatever it's in there. Sometimes some of them do, I'll be honest. I don't know where it is, but you can control it. Control all that. Anyway, we're at 97%. Back to our lovely topic. I like how it gives you in this way, so it's not like compacted. And then you've got this 360 camera, rear end has malfunction, there's a general electrical fault. Okay, I'm not going to go into this fault code, but I'm more interested in this hidden feature. You see what we're getting here. This is what I love about it. Honestly, it's worth every penny. Now, I should have started off saying the value of this is around about £1,400. I've put the link in the description below so you guys can get it, and it's a 3-year free update, so that's a year more than what Autel gives, a year more than what launch will give. But it's not for me to decide, it's for you to decide, right? So we've got the, here it is. What did I just say? I just saw something. There you go. Enabling of engine start after crash event. Boom, there you are. That's what I meant. start stop. I hate start and stop on these cars. I'm not gonna lie, I just hate start and stop. It's so annoying, especially at junctions where you want to put your foot down and then suddenly the engine's like, oh, I forgot to turn on, and then suddenly turns on, and then it's too late to put your foot down, so you stop again. So you can cut the start and stop. I like it. And what have we got here? Change oil service cycle, which we don't need to, but you can do. SRS, backup camera coding, memory seat coding. This is all beautiful. This is all like hidden things that we weren't aware of, in other words, that we can get. So we can code and decode, like, you know, in the sense. Add or decrease menu functions. So I'll just click on it. Yes. Okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to like delete or add or delete anything. No, it doesn't have that function anyways. Collision prevention assist. So I'll be honest, I've had a lot of if you look at one of the most viewed videos I've had on YouTube is the Mercedes collision prevention assist. Now that can be triggered, and it's an annoying warning on the dash that keeps coming up. Long story short, it keeps pestering you every day. It can pop up because you've had an accident. It can pop up because you've hit a pothole. It could pop up because you've had a weak battery. It's annoying. Anyways, this diagnostic machine has it. You can reset it. And I kid you not, if you look at the comments I've had, like tons and tons of people like, I'll just bring it to you. Dealer will probably charge you the best part of like 200 quid, including diagnostic and whatnot, maybe more. But where it's, you know, a few quid and you can do all this yourself. Rear fog light, disable forced opening, cancel seat belt tensioning device. So, you know, on these two doors, it can literally, it's the retraction here, I think. So, okay, back to our topic. Diesel particle filter configuration, child seat, opened and sound light synchronization. Let's just see if there is anything. I'm not so okay, irrelevant. Refit easy entry, disable DVD watching in driving. That's exactly what I meant earlier. That's exactly what I meant. So that would be while you're driving. But I'm not going to fiddle with the car. You got to remember. So like a lot of people say, oh, I want my wing mirrors folding. No, it's not going to work. It doesn't work like that. Unless it's been pre-built by manufacturer, then yes, it will work the minute you enable it here. But if it isn't pre-built in, what the hell do you expect? Like, it's not going to work, even if you enable it. And sometimes, like, you know, when I've clicked on these and it says it doesn't support, it's because this car's not function with them modifications. So Sport Plus agility, so that's good, because on BMs you can add, there's like Eco, Comfort, Sport, and then there's Sport Plus on BMs. This one is the same, I'm sure. So Sport, there's only Sport, there's Sport Plus, there you are. So if it didn't have it, we can add it on, which is good stuff. Language setting of instrument cluster. I've had a lot of people in the past message me, how do I change the language? Honestly, I don't even know how you change it on there, but I would change it on here. It's easy. But we've kind of got to the bottom of what it is, guys. That's what it does. It's as simple as clear DT. Oh, no. Clear DTC, and it should go through it. If it's permanent, it will stay. If it's not, no. Common special functions as well. Let it do its game. I hit the wrong button. Wrong button, wrong time, guys. It is what it is. Pause. Forgot we had a pause button. Lovely. Common special functions, again, injector coding. I don't know. There's just so much things. There's as well the AdBlue, where if it does have a lock on the AdBlue, like mileage range, you can reset it. Online programming, I'm not going to click, but this was just the hidden modification, guys. I just wanted to compare a Merc and a BM, but that's where it is on a Merc. There are other cars, so like Citroen, Peugeot, there's many other cars you will have similar to this, but I thought I'd just show you guys.